Whoa, Tennessee fans, what a great week to be a Tennessee ball. From Rocky Top to the Swamp and everywhere in between, this is Tennessee Fan Talk. The Vols didn't just win in Gainesville. They beat out a 22-year-old demon that they've had on their back, left the Gators gasping. Bishop ran wild. Aguilar was almost flawless, and the defense, ruthless. You got Duke. You got Bird. You got another episode of Tennessee Fan Talk coming at you.
Vols fans, the best fans in football. Rowdy, passionate, dedicated. And this is where Vol Nation comes to talk. Welcome to the hottest spot for all things Tennessee Vols. This is Tennessee Fan Talk, where the orange and white comes to life with a dash of humor, a sprinkle of wit, and a whole lot of Southern charm, bringing you the latest updates, breaking news, and some good old-fashioned laughs along the way. We're the water cooler chat you wish you were having at the office, minus the boring stats. Whether you bleed orange or you're just dipping your toes into the world of Tennessee sports, this is for everybody. It's loud, it's proud, it's Tennessee Fan Talk. And now your hosts, Bird and the Duke.
Oh my goodness, we got some talking to do, some forecasting to do in a couple segments for you. Thanks for tuning in to yet another episode Tennessee Fan Talk. Segment 1, you got to be happy. You got to be happy that the curse is broken. We'll talk a little game flow breakdown, a little social media buzz, what the win means, and then we're going to look ahead to the Commodores coming to town. A little bit of basketballs, maybe. They got the Players Era tournament. I think they start off with Syracuse. I heard Urban Meyer had another medical issue after the football game Saturday. I have to get out of Florida for another medical issue.
Because they were honoring him that football game, by the way. I
saw that they inducted him into the Hall of Fame there.
Truth be told, if you ask him, he's an Ohio State coach, so who cares?
Tennessee 31-11. A couple of things. Keep the score in mind. Keep how we talked about it last week and how we're going to talk about it this week. What that 31-11 could have been is what we're just going to leave you with before we continue on. Keep that in your head. Duke last week had a little bit of battered ball syndrome. He, of course, picked for the Gators to take it.
I mean, that's one of the bad things about having BVS syndrome, because I wasn't comfortable until the clock went 0. It didn't matter what the lead was. Because, like, at halftime, I'm like, South Carolina was up 31-0 on A&M.
When one of the things I was like, here's what the Duke would say. I think it was a punt, and I was like, watch this. We just went and made them go 3 and out, and now we're going to muff the punt.
I said that to my wife watching the football game. The first time, I'm like, watch it. We're just going to muff it. And then I forgot, oh, yeah, that's right. Boo Carter's on it. So maybe we're good.
We're going to do a Tennessee thing right now.
Yeah. I was waiting for us to Tennessee, and we never Tennessee.
First win in Gainesville since 2003 and the largest margin at the Swamp since 1955.
Even though we got our butts handed to us that long, it is nice to, because in my mind, the rivalry's over. We don't play them every year. It's a dead rivalry now, and we come out on top, so I'm a happy camper.
We take the last one. We take the last one.
They might have won the battles, but we won the war.
Vols open, as they typically do. If he doesn't start fast, he doesn't win. When he goes into the locker room at halftime with a double-digit win, he generally wins. This is Heupel as a whole, his group is administration.
he has it, and I'm not fussing because, like I said, I'm happy for a win. But they do have a tendency to play a little conservative in the second half when you got a big win or big lead. Sorry.
Again, remembering that 31-11 thing. Joey Aguilar 9 for 9 in the first quarter. That was they were short passes, right? Small crossing routes, some throws out to the flat that actually looked good instead of them having to waste time by jumping 4 feet in the air for them, things like that.
Well, it was also nice that our tight ends decided to catch the football.
Tight end, well, Kitzelman, of course, is hurt.
No shade at him, just saying.
So, Evans, what's his face in there? Deshaun Bishop, 24 carries, 116 yards, 2 touchdowns. Defense held Florida, this is what I love, to 1 yard in the first quarter.
That's crazy considering that we're normally terrible against running quarterbacks.
I mean, contained.
Arian Carter was back, which was nice.
Arian Carter was a big part of that. What I'm not happy with
is Max Gilbert missing a field goal? Yeah, me too.
Is the adjustments that did not take place for the second half. If everything's going your way, okay, great, maybe you don't change anything, but when Florida changed, you have to respond to their change, if that's coming across right. They were able
you got to counter the counter.
They were able to start running the ball at will against us. We'd sneak some safety up, and then they got us on a couple passes. It just wasn't, granted, and I know people, well, they only scored 11. I think had they kept the foot on the gas defensively, adjusted to the adjustments, they should have broken that Florida record of, scoring.
Oh, you're talking about since they've scored at least a point since 1988?
Yeah, 400 and something games in the swamp with scoring. Just break that record.
Bert, I think you need to stop and smell the roses in this situation.
I do.
You just need to stop and smell the roses.
Absolute, like we talked about, absolute first quarter dominance. Aguilar, Ethan Davis was his name. Ethan.
I think we lead the nation in first quarter scoring.
Oh, 100%.
I think it's like 21.5.
100%. 100%. Second quarter, absolute explosion again. Bishop, Star Thomas. Gilbert makes his first field goal there. And the second half.
Are you telling me Tuberville can't kick field goals? Because all he does is kick it through the end zone and he's done. He comes out there and he kicks it through the end zone. And he doesn't punt. Maybe he's the holder. I don't know if he's the holder.
He does hold.
Okay. So anyway, he's got one job, and that's kick it through the end zone.
Yeah. Boot it 50 yards through the upright.
Back in my day, we called it toot it and boot it. That's what we called it. If you get the reference.
Along with some fans, and the fan pulse across social media is mostly excited about the Swamp Demons and that Bishop is great, keep feeding him. Then you get some of the critical takes on this, where we should have won by 50. Why did Heupel take the foot off the gas? Why is it a tale of two halves offensively? Why were we able to score 30 points in the first and then goose egg the second half? So people are excited for the win, but you could have made a statement.
Sure, but I'm going to, maybe this is a based answer, but how fast our offense goes can be a double-edged sword. What if we start trying to flip it and fling it around the second half, and we go 3 and out in 30 seconds, bam, 3 and out in 30 seconds, bam, and then they have the...
True.
You get what I'm saying?
One of the things that they did not get Florida doing was the safeties did not bite and come up. I think he threw the deep ball, once?
Yeah, maybe.
I think they were really concerned about him throwing deep against Florida. Because it is a good defense. It is a good
I'd be scared of
defense.
Brazil too. Well, if we're being on paper, I could argue that Florida is more talented than we are when it comes to athletes.
100%, and they had some injury. And Florida, while they've suffered some offensive woes, they've played good defense.
And their coach is gone.
and they're
And it looks like the one they were going after is not coming to town.
to be Lane Kiffin right now.
And I saw some stat. I think Lane Kiffin has 5 more wins than Josh Heupel does.
I mean, you're wanting.
He's hot to trot.
LSU is wanting. Florida is wanting right now. Like, you got to come. You got to save their recruits. You got to save the people that are there, keep them from leaving. They need a head coach, and they need it now. They can't wait until after the college football playoff. It's too late. They're wanting an answer.
Kiffin, you know who else needs the coach? The Tennessee Titans.
And
come on.
And then in the meantime, you have Ole Miss going, you need to make a decision. Otherwise, we got to start looking for 1-2.
I mean, most employers would have went ahead and canned him.
Yeah, you hadn't signed. I'm pretty sure there's an ultimatum out there going, you're going to sign this extension or it's time to go.
Which he doesn't care.
No.
He's still got the upper hand on this whole situation.
He does. He's like, let me revel in this moment of what it feels like to be the person leaving the other person on the runway.
Sure, but I mean, it still kind of comes back to the fact that Lane Kiffin has always been kind of a D-bag. Let's be honest. I mean, and I'm not faulting him for it. He's a great football coach, but he has done some things that doesn't look good, and this is just another thing on top of it.
Yeah.
But I understand why you would want to coach at LSU. That's probably the best job in the nation.
I would say probably one of the easiest places to recruit. I mean, Florida is a hotbed for recruits, but LSU could get them too. I mean, LSU.
Well, here's the thing. In Louisiana, you have no other in-state competition other than, Lafayette and,
Raging Cajuns.
Yeah, them and ULN. I mean, nobody you really have to recruit against.
Right. Yeah. There's
and you're right on the Texas line, so you're close to that.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're recruiting in Florida, you've got Florida State and you've got Miami, and now you got USF and you got UCF and you've got, and Georgia's just right up the road. Which, I mean, that's everywhere in the SEC. I mean, nowadays it's so easy just to hop on a plane and go where you got to go. So it's not that big of a deal, but it's still, when you're in state fighting, it's harder to pull. You're not going to get everybody you want because the one of them's going to say, I'm going to go to Florida State, or Florida State's going to give them more money, or whatever the case may be.
What does this win mean? And looking ahead is something that we are going to jump into on the second half of the show. For now, couple more little things that we always touch on. Third down conversions. Where do you think UT was on that? Because that's one of my. I saw
that. I think it was pretty good. In the first half, I know it was really good.
It was 9 of 13, 9 of 13 overall, which is great. Florida was 2. Florida was 2 of 9,
and we were 1 for 1 on fourth downs. I think we might be the number 1 fourth down team in the nation as well.
I would not. That's something that we definitely need to have for next week. Red zone chances 4 for 5.
We're also one of the best teams in the red zone this year, which is something you harp on.
I remember when we were 100%, under Hooker.
Well, we're going to end up with the same result as we did with Hooker, so.
All because of cheating South Carolina.
That daggum sticky field. They put extra sand on it.
The other was penalties.
That was shocking to me.
4 for 25 yards.
And they all happened in the second half, right? I don't remember us getting penalized one time in the first half, which is crazy.
No, the only penalty that potentially happened in the first half was the delay a game, and that was on purpose. It was on purpose for a punt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
28 first downs. The rushing yards, 248 to their 145. Passing, 204. Balanced game. Although it didn't look like it.
That's how Heupel likes to cook.
Balanced game.
He likes to give you a balanced meal. He likes to give you a 3-course meal of passing, running, and special teams.
Oh, going across the slate of games from last week.
Yesterday was Cupcake Day. Ours was the week before.
Right. You had Missouri that could have ruined Oklahoma's chances and helping us out. We needed the help and needed Oklahoma to lose, and that did not happen. With Missouri putting up 2 field goals for the entire game.
I mean, Oklahoma's defense is the truth. It's kind of the same version as Tennessee of last year.
Mm-hmm.
Their defense is just so good, and their offense is serviceable at best.
Yeah,
kind of like last year for us.
A&M all over Samford, 48-0. Georgia.
Hey, I tell you what, I bet LSU was puckered. 13-10.
Alabama over Eastern Illinois, of course, 56-0. Auburn looking great with 62. That is Deuce Knight, their quarterback right now.
That's a tough name.
I knew it. I did it just for you.
It's a tough name, but it's funny tough because when I think of a Deuce, I think of something else.
Vanderbilt taking care of Kentucky. Kentucky only with a field goal in the second.
The real meaning of Kentucky.
I mean, that was bad. That was bad.
And they beat the brakes off of Florida.
The Arkansas-Texas game, and I know what you're going to say to this because I'm sitting there watching.
I know what you're going to say. You're going to say the score doesn't really show the outcome because it was a lot closer than it was.
Arch Manning looked fantastic, but to go to what you said for weeks in a row was if Arkansas had a shade of defense.
Yo, buddy.
Arch wouldn't have looked like that.
There's like a powder puff team rolling out there on the defensive side of the football.
I think that KJ Jackson, how do they have so many KJs that close to one another? You know, they had KJ Jefferson.
Yeah, I thought it was the same guy when I heard it. I'm like, whoa.
They were like, KJ, like, what? He's got to be 30 by now. What's his... He sued the NCAA and come back in, too.
Well, I mean, I don't know if the lawsuit that Pavia and now Aguilar has joined, trying to sue to get another year. Hey, folks! It's at some point it's time to get a job. Because I would love to be in college right now as a 37-year-old man. I'd love to still be in college, but I know better. You know what I mean?
South Carolina putting it to Coastal Carolina.
I thought that would have been a sneaky game, but it wasn't.
A tough LSU win.
I'm telling you,
hosting Western Kentucky.
The Hilltoppers put up a fight, buddy. They're better than the Wildcats.
And of course the Tennessee-Florida game. Moving into Turkey Week, we get games Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, the Egg Bowl, right? Friday.
We get the Egg Bowl at noon. We get the Georgia Tech game, where I believe that did Georgia Tech come back and win?
They did not.
So you got Haynes King is not the truth.
Well, where's that game at? Is it in Atlanta or is it in Athens?
No. It's at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Oh, they do. Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah.
When did they start doing that? It used to be a home and home.
No clue, but that is where it's at.
I hate freaking neutral site games, buddy. I hate them.
And then the A&M and Texas game is at Texas, Austin, 7:30.
Okay, well, I thought you were going to say at AT&T Stadium, and I'm like, man, come on.
No. And the Egg Bowl is at Starkville this year.
Mm-hmm. See, now Tyson Chicken is missing a big opportunity to sponsor that game.
We're going to talk about what the Vols win means for them. We're also going to look ahead at what Vandy is going to bring to Knoxville right after we play a little clip of your browser history.
Pornhub.
Wherever you are, we are. And we are at TN Fan Talk. Would you like to be on the show? We'd love to have you. Find our link tree in the show description. No experience or equipment is needed. Now, back to Tennessee Fan Talk. Here's Bird and the Duke.
Oh, Tennessee fans, what a big win in Gainesville, ending a 10-game losing streak, building momentum heading into the in-state rivalry. So hard for me to say. Versus Vanderbilt. Vols now 8-3, shot at 9-3, a good, strong bowl bid. Not that that matters anymore. There is some spoiler potential because Vandy 9-2. They could, if everything, maybe a couple things go wrong elsewhere. Does Vandy have an opportunity to bid in if they beat Tennessee?
I know you hope so.
I mean, if Tennessee has no playoff chance, I'm kind of like, well.
Well, folks, that's how you can see Bird out in the wild. He'll have a Vanderbilt jersey and a Tennessee hat on.
Oh, so let's talk these.
I can't believe you're really saying that. That is disrespectful.
Dude, you just wait till I have the score because I think Tennessee's.
You're picking Vanderbilt.
I think Tennessee's going to blow them out of the water.
I hope they do because I would love to shit in their Cheerios. Sorry, folks. Didn't mean to touch it.
I think Tennessee is going to kill them, and we're going to talk about something that Tennessee's going to have to do in order to do that. First off, Ole Miss at Mississippi State, game in Starkville, little noon game.
Oh, it's a noon game? I thought it used to be a night game. I think it also used to be on Thanksgiving Day. Traditionally, I think it was on Thanksgiving Day.
Noon game. And number 6, Ole Miss, I believe I'm picking them to dominate Mississippi State.
I mean, they should, but who knows? They might poop the bed because Lane Kiffin's gone.
It's the Egg Bowl.
I hate it when they say that. It's rivalry games. You never know what's going to happen.
You never for that one, and then the Iron Bowl, of course, which not this year.
That's what they always say too. The crazy things happen at the Iron Bowl.
Georgia Tech. Definitely.
That might be a good game. That might be a good game. Depends on what Georgia Tech shows up, but
you had a 9-2 Georgia Tech.
Yeah, I know, and they're pretty mad because that loss pretty much took them out of the ACC championship game, which pretty much took them out of the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. So are they looking to try to hurt Georgia's chances? Yes, they are. I'm still going Georgia.
Oh, sure. Well, yeah.
Does A&M get upset? Their perfect season. When is the last time the FCC had a perfect season? Is that a Nick Saban?
Not Kirby Smart?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but here's the thing. No disrespect to A&M, but they have played no one except Notre Dame, and Notre Dame stunk at the first of the year. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't think they've played a ranked opponent, have they? Since then?
I like Marcel Reed. I think he is a fantastic quarterback.
He's streaky as all get out, though.
He is streaky. He's been known to throw some interceptions. As far as the pass yards between the two, they are neck and neck with Arch Manning leading by 11.
Yeah, a lot of it depends on what Arch Manning shows up too. Because he can lay some stinkers too.
Yeah, and he's riding high on the hawk after beating Arkansas.
No pun intended.
That was a good one.
All the pun intended on that one.
All of the punt intended.
I don't know. I am pulling. You'd have to pull for Texas A&M, right?
I would like A&M to go in undefeated.
This is almost a game where I want to pull for the referees. It's almost
Texas has already had their shot at Ohio State and blew it.
Sure.
So
hey, who's to say?
So let's go Aggies, horns down.
Who's to say that Michigan don't slip up and beat Ohio State? They have had their number for 5 years in a row.
I would love it. They got them last year, and like I said, a couple of those
Michigan stunk last year.
A couple of those Ohio State guys should have been suspended for the Tennessee game. Saturday, you got Kentucky and Louisville, snooze fest.
I'd say Louisville blows the doors off.
I would think so. No,
the snooze. That's the snooze fest. That game you're about to say. That's the
Clemson and South Carolina.
That's the snooze fest of the week, folks.
I mean, Clemson 6-5, 4-4 in the conference with their schedule versus a South Carolina 4-7, 1-7 in conference play
with the preseason best quarterback in the conference. Who's probably saying, "Peace up, I'm going to Miami." That's where my bet is. He's going to Miami.
You know, I would think that South Carolina would win that game, but I have zero faith in them. I'm going Clemson.
I mean,
you're going. I don't care.
I'm going. That's the Duke's ambient game of the week.
Ambient game. The 3:30 ABC game, LSU Oklahoma.
I mean that might be a snoozer too because Oklahoma can't really score points, and LSU's offense is terrible.
Yeah, I'm still going Boomer Sooner.
Yeah. I mean, that's who I'm pulling forward. Well, not really pulling. That's who I'm saying is going to win.
I don't know, man. Snooze fest here, 7-4 Missouri. This is the other 3:30 on the SEC Network. 7-4 Missouri, 2-9 Arkansas.
Man, we got some snooze fest for rivalry week.
We want Arkansas. I know you want Eli Drinkowitz to lose. So,
well, I try to normally pull for. Even though Arkansas was an original member of the SEC, they've been around long enough to kind of be grandfathered in. These new schools, I still can't wrap my head around them being the SEC. I don't think I ever will. I mean, I have more respect for Oklahoma than I do Texas A&M, Texas, and Missouri.
I think Arkansas needs to win one. I want to lean towards them.
Oh, I mean, that's like once again, pulling for Eli Drinkowitz. I'd rather pull for Satan. So,
you ready for another snooze? Florida State, Florida.
Golly. Get your ambient out, folks.
It's
eating leftovers, you'll be napping.
In Gainesville. I don't know who. Florida State's 5-6, 2-6. Florida is 3-8, 2-6. I mean, there were flip a coin.
I mean, I'm pulling for Florida State.
Yes, me too. And, of course, Iron Bowl 7:30 ABC.
I mean, that's probably going to be an ass whipping, too.
Alabama 9-2, 6-1.
Where's the game at?
It is in Jordan-Hare.
That place is a hard place to play. I ain't going to lie. It's like playing at a soccer field.
I mean, they're feeling good about their 62 points last game, but they are 1-6 in conference play.
It depends on if the Eagles show up or the Tigers show up. I don't know who it's going to be.
And you get your Deuce Knight taking the snaps.
Yep.
I would love for Auburn to win.
Sure, I would too.
I don't think it's going to happen. But
I don't think it will either.
I would
That's
love
what I would love to happen.
Love for them to win. A 3-loss Alabama. Do they go into playoffs?
If you ask the national media, yes.
if it's Alabama, yes. If it's Tennessee,
yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Alabama beat Tennessee, so ipso facto, that's how it works. But if we beat Vanderbilt, who all did Vanderbilt beat that beat us? Nobody, right? Because they've lost to Alabama and Georgia.
Yeah, no one. So that great segue. One of the things that we have to look up or look forward to is we got to score some points because Vandy,
that's what I was going to say.
Vandy is scoring 38.9 points per game. They are in the top 10 in the nation.
And I would have to suspect that 28 of that happens in the second half. So Tennessee's got what's going for them is going fast at the start,
right?
And what hurts Vanderbilt is going slow at the start,
right?
So that kind of feeds into us in the first half. Now in the second half, let's hope that Banks and all them cats can make adjustment to the adjustments, counter moves to counter moves,
right?
I hope that Diego Pavia poops the bed.
So they beat, of course, you look at Charleston Southern 45-3, Virginia Tech 44-20, South Carolina got them 31-7, Georgia State 70-21, Utah State 55-35. Then you get into, other than the South Carolina game, you get into the SEC. They only put up 14 against Alabama. They did 31 against LSU with the win, 17 against Missouri with the win. Lose to Texas, put up 31, but lost.
Oh, so they didn't play Georgia.
Auburn, they win in overtime, 45-38, and then also put up 45 against Kentucky. 9-2 overall. They're 5-2 in the SEC. Were ranked number 12. I don't know if that's moved. Haven't paid attention to that. They put up 458 yards per game, 284 passing, 174 rushing.
Does Pavia lead the team in rushing?
Oh, you know it.
I'd have to think he does.
You know it. Allowing, on average, because of those really, really low-scoring non-conference games, 21.7, giving up 353 yards per game. Their key players, of course, is Diego Pavia.
And that tight end guy.
Pavia.
You should know. You're a Vanderbilt fan.
It's Stowers, and I didn't even have to look at that up. Diego Pavia, 2,924 yards, 26 touchdowns. He's completing 71.8% of his passes. And
Bird loves a winner, folks. Bird loves.
And then their running back, McKillen Young, I believe is how you pronounce it. Young, 395 rushing yards, 5 touchdowns. Vandy is chasing a New Year's Six, in a playoff consideration. Tennessee has the chance to be the spoiler for them. Finish 9-3 and cap the season with back-to-back statement wins. Tennessee keys to victory. Got to control the line of scrimmage to slow Vandy's some would call a balanced offense. If you're able to contain Pavia, I think they have nothing. So Bishop's got to do his thing on the ground.
I think you spy Carter the whole game. You spy Carter the whole time.
Commodores average 0.9 turnovers per game. So forcing these mistakes, getting on Pavia, maybe making him fumble, maybe batting down. I mean, he's short, and
that's why you like him.
He's short, so jump up like the who was that against Kentucky, and bat them things down, take them in for a pick six. That would be nice.
I mean, you want Vanderbilt to win, just be honest.
I do not want Vanderbilt to win. I would love Tennessee to spoil their chances. I
don't believe you.
I would love for Alabama to lose. If you get a couple of those losing, there also needs to be some losing outside. We really needed Notre Dame to slip up and lose to Syracuse this last week. That didn't happen.
Oh, Syracuse stinks.
I know, but they blew the doors off of them. Notre Dame had 21 points on the board before their offense ever touched the ball.
Oh, I saw that stat. Who do they play this week?
I don't know.
The Chattanooga School of Deaf and the
Christian.
Blind. Chattanooga School of Deaf and Blind.
Who do they play this week? Well, they play
Air Force.
They play Stanford.
Hey, Stanford just came off a big win versus Cal.
Yeah. That sounds like a huge win.
That's a big rivalry game. The only reason I know that is my uncle went to Cal, and they hate each other. Now, they hate each other respectively since they're all on the left coast, if you know what I'm saying. Respectfully hate each other. But, yeah. So you go ahead and count Notre Dame in. That's Dunsey.
So, looking at week 14, what do you think Vegas says with Bet ESPN?
Talking about the spread on our game?
Yes.
So I have not looked. I bet Tennessee's favored 2.5.
Tennessee is favored 2.5.
That's hand to God. I didn't look it up. That's the Neyland effect's what that is. That's what they're giving it, is the Neyland effect.
So they think that Tennessee is not capable of winning this game.
But that's also fuel for
Pavia. Yeah, I mean, I could see Clark Lee this week. I mean, getting in these guys and firing these guys up.
And here's the thing. If they beat us, the first thing Pavia is going to say is, we run this state.
Oh, you know it.
Vanderbilt and the Peabody School of whatever runs this state.
You know, we talked about snooze fests and how equal some of these games could be. You look down the betting line. Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville's favored 3.5. South Carolina's favored 2.5. Oklahoma only a 10.5 over LSU.
What's the Iron Bowl spread?
2.5 at Arkansas, Missouri for Mizzou. Florida.
That's crazy.
Florida 2.5 at home. Iron Bowl 5.5 Alabama.
I think I would probably take that line.
A&M 2.5.
In Austin, huh?
UGA 13.5.
That's crazy.
And Mississippi, Ole Miss 7.5.
That sounds like a trap. That's a trap game.
I mean, it's make or break time right there.
I just want to spoil Vanderbilt's season. That'd be fantastic.
Well, the Vols have done it. Let's just say not spoil, but they're 81-32 overall. And the last
that has to be our highest, right, in conference. Oh, Kentucky.
Again, and the Vols have won the last 4 in a row. Last year was 36-23.
Well, they had Pavia last year too, right?
They did.
And he's a Heisman hopeful, folks. That would be some stuff that Vanderbilt gets the Heisman Trophy winner before.
He ran his mouth and, got put down in his own field. 2023 with Joe Milton, 48-24. 2022 with Hooker, 56-0.
That's a whipping.
And 2021, 45-21. If we go back any further than that, we're going to see a loss in there from Tennessee.
Yeah, we don't want to see that. Was that Jeremy Pruitt's year?
Yeah. You got to get back into Pruitt and Botch Jones, and you're going to see some losses.
Hey, Arkansas, give Butch Jones a call. He's got some SEC experience. He coaches in state with you.
Basketball, Tennessee taking care of TSU 89-60 this week.
Did you go to the girls' game?
I did not.
Good.
And
Good
only because
you thought better of it.
No. I tried to get tickets. It was really weird because the resales were like in weird, like you couldn't get anything that was any good. It was weird looking at StubHub and Vivid and all those others. It was like one section, and then when you went to the school site, you could get a little bit. I'm sure it was a sellout, but it was way up. And then you watch it on TV because I popped onto just to see how they were playing.
Oh my gosh,
I did. And then I went to the men's game, but tuned in just for a minute, and I'm like, look at all these empty seats. That it's not like these people, these were groups of empty seats down low. I was like, sit down low, I would have gone to watch that game.
I mean, I don't even know how big that arena is. What's even the name of the arena? Do you know?
It's Murphy. Like RoboCop.
Hey, hand up. I've never seen RoboCop.
Oh, my goodness.
And I'm a movie guy.
As you guys are listening to this, and probably exactly as you're listening to this, 1 p.m. Eastern is when Tennessee takes on, or starts, in Vegas. in the Players Era men thingy.
Sure.
See how that works out.
Before we go, Bird, I want you to say to the crowd, "Hi, my name's Brandon Bird, and I'm a Vanderbilt Commodores fan." It's like an AA meeting.
How about I do this? That is it for this week's Tennessee Fan Talk, where the Vols roar louder than the Gators hiss. We'll see y'all next week after Tennessee puts down Vandy. Real quick for that score. You ready?
Yeah.
You still think I'm going to swap to the dark side?
I mean, once again, I've known you're a closet Vanderbilt fan for a long time, so you're probably not. You're going to pander to the crowd. You're not going to be true to yourself.
They score an average of 31 points. I think we allow them that 31 points. 52-35 Vols.
I got it 42-21 Vols.
There it is.
It's hard to have battered Vol syndrome against Vanderbilt. It's it's hard.
That does it for us. Of course, got our picks there. Both of us actually saying that the Vols are going to win against Vandy.
So that means they're going to lose. Golly, my BVS just kicked it.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next week, and maybe we, talk some bowls. See how they do. I mean, you would think at 9-3, where we said we were going to be at the beginning of the season.
Duke's Mayo Bowl, here we come.
That's fantastic. Can't spell citrus without UT.
That's right. Later, Gator.
You've been listening to Tennessee Fan Talk. It's where the orange and white come to life. If it has anything to do with the Vols, we're talking about it. Thanks so much for listening to the show. We hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure to like, rate, and review. And we'll be back soon. But wherever you are, we are. And we are at TN Fan Talk. Would you like to be on the show? We'd love to have you. Find our link tree in the show description. No experience or equipment is needed. Keep bleeding orange. And see you next time on Tennessee Fan Talk.
If you're a podcast host, listen up, this one's for you. My name is Allie Jackson. I'm the host of Finding Mr. Height, a dating and relationship podcast that I've been doing for 4 years now, sharing my positive and practical approach to dating that's built on my own life experience. And I wanted to share another experience that I've had, my secret behind monetizing my show. It's called Red Circle, and I was just telling my colleague about how much I love their platform. With Red Circle, not only am I getting a seamless hosting experience, but I also love the support I receive in ad sales. It's not just typical ad sales either. It's targeted opportunities based on my show and my life. And the platform is super simple. You just set your preferences and Red Circle matches you with sponsors that align with your show. You can vet every opportunity and their platform gives you great analytics. More recently too, my Red Circle team has brought me opportunities outside of my podcast on social media to really augment the podcast partnerships, bring them full circle. I just can't recommend them enough. If you want to give it a try, go to redcircle.com to get your free trial. That's redcircle.com for a free trial.